It's way too nice to be doing a weekend shop update, but because I love you, let's do one. That's right, everybody. Mike with Cleveland Cutting Board and Furniture Company. It is absolutely beautiful the last couple of days here in northern Ohio. The pool's open, the bikes are out, the hot rods are out running the streets. The boats, I was on a boat yesterday with some friends, beautiful boat, and the lake was gorgeous. It is stunningly beautiful outside. This is why we live in northern Ohio. But anyway, I did not do a shop weekend update. I don't know why it gets hard for me to say sometimes. Last weekend, because I was just too busy and the day got away from me. So here we are now. What's going on? Slabs. I've been flattening my slabs. I've been going through my slab stash up in my storage unit. I've been bringing them home, throwing them on the CNC, flattening them, labeling them, putting them up for sale. I got a couple great ones left. Half the ones I've got, I think, 2 good-sized slabs left. This one's actually sold to a customer, and then I got someone picking up a slab later today. I got walnut, some cherry. I have some oak I'm going to be bringing home this week to get flattened out and get those ready to sell. So on that note, I've had people call me and question my prices. Why is yours so expensive when the guy down the road is half the price? Well, mine are dry. So a lot of guys out there will go and they'll get a nice log, they'll slab it, and they'll take a picture of this nice dark walnut or this beautiful cherry, and they'll give you a great deal on it. Well, reality is, if that wood has not been dried, whether it be air dried or kiln dried, it is unusable. It may feel dry to the touch, but trust me, you want to get a moisture meter on it. You want it to be below 13%, 12%, below that at least, in that range. You got a tree down and you slab it and you try to use it for furniture, it's going to warp, it's going to twist, it's going to split. So when those wood prices are really cheap online, that's because it's not dried. So there's 2 types of drying. There's air drying and there's kiln drying. Kiln drying, once you cut the tree down, you got to let it sit outside for 3 or 4 months at least, and then it goes into the kiln for a month. When you air dry it, for every inch of slab is 1 year minimum to dry. So like this slab here is 2.5 inches. This has been drying for almost 5 years. This piece of wood is ready to go. It's below 12%. It's nice and dry. So make sure if you're buying lumber that it's dry. If you're going to buy a lot of lumber, invest in a good meter. But ask the guy who's selling to you. If he's a sawyer, he should have a moisture meter and check it. Check it right there on the spot. So be careful of the prices. So that's why you'll see the big fluctuation in one guy selling a log or a slab of wood versus the other guy. You're paying for the time. So like I said, be sure to check that. So if you need any slabs, let me know. I'll be posting. I'm trying to post at least 1 or 2 slabs for sale for a week. So if you need something particular, let me know. Not only do I have a bunch of slabs, but I have access to tons of slabs. So let me know what you're looking for, and I can find it for you. Projects that I got done. The Boston Whaler project. So friends of mine, they have a nice little Boston Whaler. They're great boats. They wanted to redo. I mentioned this in a week or 2 ago's video. I got it all done right here. I got that put on there, the Sapele with some teak oil on top of it. I didn't want to do like a nice varnish for a couple reasons. 1, it's super slippery once it's done, and 2, this is something. It's a hatch. It's gonna be open and closed and scratched on and sit on. So varnish looks great, but I think with everyday use and where this was at on the boat, it wouldn't age very well. So teak oil is a great option. It doesn't have that nice shine luster to it, but it does help protect the wood. Add a little bit every now and then, wipe it on, let it sit for 20 minutes, buff it off, and you're good to go. So those are all done. The Vermilion Boat Club, they reached out to me a couple weeks ago about making a sign. They have their big bar downstairs, their summer bar. They're calling it the dive bar. Get it? Water, dive bar. So what we did was I made 2 signs for them. I donated this sign. I gave them this sign, donated to them to help raise money to pay for this sign. So that sign is done. I've been posting videos of it. Right now I've got 4 coats of varnish on it. What I'm using is Total Boats. If you're watching Total Boat, I'd love to be sponsored by you. This is what I've been using. So Total Boat Halcyon Clear Rugged Clear Gloss Varnish. This stuff it's not the high shine stuff like you see on the high-end Lymans and the Chris Crafts. You won't get that shine with this, but what you'll get is a little bit more durability. So this is a sign, and this stuff here, ultra durable and UV resistant. So this sign's facing the east. so it's gonna get a lot of sun as it comes up over the club. So I like using this stuff. I figured I was only gonna put 4 coats on it, but I got enough. About this full, I got enough to do probably 2 or 3 more coats. I'm just gonna use all this. I'm gonna keep spraying it on there until this is done. You can wait an hour between coats. I like to wait 2 or 3. So I've already got, it's midday on Sunday. I've already got 2 coats on. I'll put 1 more coat on tonight, and I should by tomorrow afternoon be empty and have 7 coats, maybe 8, 6 for sure. And then my buddy Mike and I are going to be installing that later this week. They have a big event coming up, and they want the sign done by then. So if you're watching and you're a member of the VBC and you want to support the club, go. They're auctioning it off or raffling it off. They're raffling off the sign. So that money for that sign goes towards the cost to build that big sign. So that'll be done this week for sure. My buddy Dustin, I got his tables done almost. I got the tops all done. Went through all the grits, sanding them. I got the hard wax finish on them. I went to put all the base together. We're using, I made him a coffee table last year. These end tables, if you remember, are to match that coffee table. I thought I had all the pieces. I'm missing 2. I'm missing one of the couplers and one of the base plates. So I was all putting it together, and I'm missing them, so I had to order all new stuff. So that's supposed to be here actually today. Tomorrow. I got the email saying it's being delivered tomorrow, so I'll get that all done, and I'll coordinate with him to get that delivered. So it turned out awesome. I mean, the coffee table is cool. The end tables, coffee tables obviously rectangle. These are square but pillow-shaped square. Nice details. The white maple that he provided in the resin, slightly transparent. It's got a nice swirl to it, so those tables look awesome. I can't wait to get them in the space, his new remodel, and get some good pictures of them. So those are 99.99% done. It is it's show season. So if anyone knows me, I like doing shows. I do a couple a year. I don't do a lot, but there's a few I like to do. So I need inventory. So I'm working on getting my inventory built up. I knocked out this rectangle serving board. These things are great. Everyone loves these, especially this time of year. Entertaining outside in the patio. Throw some cheese on there, some meats, or what have you. I don't care what you do with it when you get it home. But been knocking out a lot of charcuterie boards, some cutting boards. Cutting boards are going fast. I just sold one to my buddy, another buddy of mine named Mike, for his family reunion. They're taking it down to West Virginia, raffling it off. It turned out pretty cool, I think. He and I, it's his idea. I came up with the design. He signed off on it. So that's all engraved and soaking in oil and ready to go. This picture is probably going to be of it done. I don't know what picture I'm going to put right here, but it'll be a picture of it right here. So I got that done. The other thing that's been going on is summer chores. So got the deck all sprayed. Got my Fuji Spray Semi-Pro 2 out. I love that thing. If you're looking for a sprayer, it is awesome. I use it on the Vermilion Boat Club sign. Usually I do varnish. I like to, I roll it on, then I tip it. It's where you roll it, and you take a paintbrush and you go back through and it's called tipping. But because this has all the detail and all the CNC carving is, you got to spray it. It's the only way to get down in there. So you don't get quite as great of a finish. You get a good finish, but you don't get that show quality finish. But like I said, for this sign, I want it to be really durable. So I got that done. My cooler stand, I made a teak cooler stand 5 years ago. It's been outside. It doesn't go in. It stays outside all year, all winter. So that's the nice thing about teak is it's a very durable wood, but you do have to treat it. So I put some teak oil on it, which is somewhere on my shelf over there. It's right here. Oh. Once again, this stuff I like, Total Boat, teak oil. Basically, this helps preserve, seals, and protects surfaces, penetrates deeply for long-lasting protection. Easy to use, dries quickly. So basically, this stuff's super simple. You wipe it on liberally. You wipe a bunch of it on, let it sit for 20 minutes, and you wipe it off, and then it dries shortly after. So, yeah, that cooler stand's been great. Old guys like me can't bend over, so having that cooler up top and some nice storage below. So, got that all done, and I think that's pretty much it. I got a lot done. I got a lot of bid projects done. So I didn't get a lot of little stuff done, which is fine, but I'm making room in the shop. So I'm trying to get rid of some of the slabs. I'm trying to get rid of all the little projects that are half started. I'm looking around the shop now and I see there's a serving board that's been sitting there for a month. I started and got sidetracked. There's a paddle over there for somebody that I started and never got paid for. So I'm probably going to make it, get out of the way. So anyway, that's it for this weekend's Cleveland Cutting Board. That's it. Man, I'm so tongue-tied right now. I think it's time to go for a motorcycle ride. That's it for this weekend's Cleveland Cutting Board. Dang it. One more time. And that concludes the Weekend Shop Update. Everyone have a great week, and I'll see you next week.